So today on Project Shop, we have a bunch of these fancy street lights. Now these lights come from some city down here, South Florida. Literally, they're changing out the entire city worth of lights. We already got a nice little stack on the trailer here. And this is the second time I've been here picking up these load of lights. And I think there's 160 here or some shit like that. And we already picked up 60. And supposedly there's like 1,600. So this is just the beginning. And we can see how we've been breaking these things down. So we're gonna get these loaded up and back to the shop. Okay, we got most of them on there. Well, not most of them, a little less than half. There's still like 86 left. We got about 68 on here. And in the back of the truck, we are thoroughly strapped, ready to get on the highway. Okay, we made it back to the house. It's actually the next day. As you can see, these things here are really just hollow, basically, you know? So one of the things we're going to do is not only get the transformers out of here and recover the copper, but we're going to condense this down. And how we're going to do it is with the jaws of life and my other little cable cutter here. So we got these things set up on the tool balancers. That one's just kind of rigged up there. But what we're going to do is both hit this at the same time. And what we're going to do is basically try to extract this piece here. Okay, because that actually needs some work to get the transformer out of there, requiring drills, you know, impact drivers and whatnot. But the rest of this shell, we're going to try to condense this down and then cut this here and maybe cut this in half so we can stack these and hopefully condense this down to maybe a quarter of or a third of the size of what you see there. Okay, we're back at it. It is raining. Typical South Florida weather. We got 12 more to go. It was getting dark last night and kind of late, so we were making kind of too much noise. Anyway, I got the jaw set back up. Now this thing is working absolutely awesome. This pump, I don't think it's designed for continuous run like I did yesterday, but I ran this thing for a few hours yesterday. Now the hydraulics did get hot. And I am looking for the proper pump and something with an oil cooler on it, because I plan on running one of these all day long. You know, so I'm gonna get the time lapse set back up. We're gonna finish that. We got the tools set up to tear these down, to extract the transformers out. We'll get them up on the table over there and break those down and cover all the copper out of that, and then get this thing loaded back up. Okay, that's it for the lights, or at least that load. We got an absolute mess here. It's raining. What I was gonna do is pull the truck over here and load this stuff up, but it's still kind of raining. So what I'm gonna do now is just get on helping him remove the transformers and get them all piled up over there. We're not gonna break them down today, but we'll get them up on the table, get all this broke down and separated, and as soon as the rain stops, we'll get all this cleaned up and loaded on the trailer. But this thing here worked absolutely amazing. As you can see, we got our pinky weight on there, and the only thing I could say that it was an issue was the hydraulics getting hot after a while, because this doesn't have a hydraulic cooler. But other than that, this thing worked great. So we'll be definitely using this on many more projects to come. Okay, these are all the transformers we pulled out of those green lights, and we got about 76 of them here. I think there was a few on the table already, and then we got a couple big ones that were already here. We're not going to keep count them in this run, so we'll see how fast we can run through this 76 of these. Now with this equipment, it doesn't matter the size of the transformer, you're still going to get 3 to 5 a minute, depending on, you know, if nothing jams or whatever. So we'll get a little time lapse set up and show you how fast we can recover all this. Now some of these are going to be aluminum, but I think the majority of these hopefully are going to be double coppers. So we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, there you have it. That's all the copper. That's all the aluminum. And got some big ones left, but these ones here, well, at least that one is. That one's definitely the cutter. It's got those locks on it. Some of these I can run through, but they weren't part of that deal. We did 76 in 18 minutes and 11 seconds, and that averaged out to 4.2 a minute, which is pretty good. So we're going to, I don't know what we're gonna do. What are we doing now? Okay, we got the 50 pound weight on the scale, so you can see that we're good to go. Oh, and we're gonna stick the copper on there. I believe this bin is 4 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. So we got 106 pounds of number 2 copper. Okay. And that's the aluminum, and we got 13 pounds minus the 2 pounds for the bucket. Okay, I just want to go over some quick numbers to show you how much money you can actually make processing transformers. Now these particular transformers I pulled out of a bunch of lights, so you got to factor in all that time, but this is the run time on the machine. This is what that machine made in 18 minutes. So the number 2 copper, we had 102 pounds. I'm getting, last time I was there last week, I got $3.40 a pound, so we're going to go off that. So that's $346.80 we recovered in 18 minutes. And then the cast aluminum was, I get 60 cents a pound for that. We had 11 pounds, $6.60. Now we're not even going to include the steel, so these numbers would actually be even higher. Now, just for the copper and the aluminum, okay, there was 113 pounds of material that I paid 15 cents a pound for. I paid 15 cents a pound for those lights. The transformers were in there. So those copper transformers, I actually got at a huge discount. Normally I'd pay like 35, cents a pound. Right now, 40 cents a pound for those. So in material, I only paid $16.95 for that material. So there was a $336.45 profit gain on that material. Now you got to take into time it took us to get it out, and plus I have a whole trailer of aluminum. Like extracting all that, the byproduct was all that aluminum. So there's a lot of money made on these lights. We did that transformers, those 76 transformers in 18 minutes and 11 seconds. The per minute, we were making $18.57 a minute profit. And if you times that by 60, you come out to $1,114.68 per hour. We were on track to recover. So if you look back at that other video where I say you can make $900 an hour processing copper transformers, all these transformers that I run were on the smaller scale. And if you look at that breakdown I did, those little transformers, the profit is only like 250 or 260 to $3, I think, a piece or something like that. Say they were even like 250 a piece or whatever it was, and they were all copper. This was a mix and all the smaller ones, and we still produced. The machine actually produced that much, but. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Watch it. Look, it's dancing. You ever seen the copper dance before?